Hi, it's Lissy. Today I want to talk to you about spaciousness, that feeling that you get when you have overbooked your day and suddenly one of your obligations cancels. Stay with me. My husband collects movies, both videotapes and DVDs, and occasionally he'll bring home something that's just for me, that he thinks that I'll like. I think that he does this so that I won't fuss at him about all the movies everywhere, and it works pretty well. So he brought home a video of Eckhart Tolle speaking to a group of people, having an evening with Eckhart Tolle. And if you've read any of Eckhart Tolle's books, The Power of Now, A New Earth, but you've never heard him speak, you really should. He's got some YouTube videos. The Power of Now is a wonderful audiobook. And what he does is speak very, very slowly. Because one of his teachings, one of his very important teachings, is the ego is always striving for the next, whatever it is, the next moment, the next activity, the future. The ego is always striving for the future. And a lot of times he'll just sit there, he'll say something, and then he'll just sit and watch, just look out over the people and not say anything. And what happens is the tendency that we have for everything fast and action movies and, what's going on my phone and I got another ting on my messenger or whatever it is, just slows down and becomes very meditative. And what happens is the ego is disconnected. There's no more striving in that moment. There's no more anxiety in that moment. And when I looked on I can't remember if it was on Oprah's television show or her Sunday thing, but he was saying that if you are caught in your ego, the best thing to do is to pay attention to what's happening right now. And I've found that if you can do that, if you're feeling overwhelmed or you're feeling just too busy, I've often said, people complain about how busy we are, the speed of our lives today, but nobody ever does anything about it. And this is a very simple thing that you can do without changing anything, without taking things off of your calendar or whatever, just concentrating on what's happening right now will take you out of that feeling of overwhelm. What's going on right now? Where are you? What's happening around you? Where are you sitting? Are you walking along? Are you outside? Are you inside? What's around you? And that appreciation of the present moment will also bring you into gratitude most of the time, because the things around you are beautiful. There's a lot of beauty where you are. Even if you're in kind of a not too beautiful place, there are always things to appreciate. If nothing else, the sky is always very, very interesting to look at. I read this book a long time ago. I've read it several times. It's called Plain and Simple, and it's by Sue Bender, A Woman's Journey to the Amish. This woman, and it's also very short, which I love about books. What she did, she became interested in the faceless dolls that the Amish make. And then she became interested in Amish quilts. And so she requested permission to stay with them for a while and just kind of observe them. And one of the things that she noticed about them, about the women, she was, with the women the whole time, is that they focus on whatever it is they're doing. Whatever they're doing right now gets their full attention. And I have to admit that I have just now started a regular meditation practice. And the thing that I've discovered about meditation is the thing that everybody always says about meditation, and that is that while you're meditating, nothing else is happening. And I can also recommend that. Just sitting down, just sitting for 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 20 minutes or however long you want to, slows down this anxiety, the overwhelm, that we've put ourselves into by striving for the next moment. Be here now. Just be here now. When you're talking to your friends and you're listening to what they're saying, if you hear yourself starting to formulate your reply or a story that you want to tell them, slow it down. Let them complete their sentences. Don't interrupt. That very act of actually listening is such a gift to people. Most of the time, we aren't really listened to. And that's a gift that you can give your children, your spouse, and yourself. Just listening to someone that you love. Remember, everything's happening right now. This is it. Nothing happens in the future. Nothing happens in the past. This is all we have, is right now. So grab onto this moment right now. Slow down. Notice what's going on. And give yourself some spaciousness. I hope you enjoy today. Bye.